so this is Wade, North Carolina. I'm on my way to Philadelphia. Loading tomorrow Hyundai excavator, 76,000 pounds. Trying something new today. This time driving with XL3 up. So I dropped the suspension and I put a timber in here, you know, and then I locked. I turned off the air. Where is it? Over there, like on that black, basically it's like this, right? This black hose. See, on this axle there's nothing. Well, but there's this. But on that axle there's a little turn thing that you can cut the air supply. So when you reinflate everything, it raises the axle. Didn't have any trouble so far because I'm coming back. I still have the old permits. I'm just a bit long. I don't know why I stopped here, because this truck stop had good reviews, and then I go here. It was about 5 o'clock and everything was, all spots were taken over there, so I had to come here on this dirt parking with very big, you know, dips and like pockets. I see torn mud flaps everywhere. But there's a sign on the pole over there, it says must check in with the management. Like unauthorized trucks will be towed. Okay, so I go and I check with the management and they said $10. I said, why there's no mentioning anywhere that it's paid parking? And the guy just looks at me. So I give him $10. Alright, keep trucking, here we go. And over there where that guy is parked, there's it's like a curb. And you know, one thing sometimes people forget is that when you go over it, it's okay, right? But when you start, and that's what I had to do, because I had to pull forward to put myself in a straight line to back. But then one thing people forget sometimes, that when you're backing, right, you can lose your mud flaps, because the mud flaps will be caught you know, between the tire and that curb. And these idiots just park like this over here. Oh, I guess, well, actually it's a smart person, because because I guess he didn't have to pay the fee, right? And we can still exit this way. Like, it's so rare to see that truck stops, you know, they charge for parking, unless you're somewhere in Laredo, Texas, or I don't know, New York City. But that's what these guys did to me. Alright, I think we're good. Yeah, now we just need to put in the address. Come on, I remember the first number was 2. Oh, here we go. It's a town called Bristol, near Philly. Yeah, my location, where else I'm coming from. 749 kilometers, basically just under 500 miles. All right, how are we doing there? Oh, already 100 degrees. Now over here it says 12 Celsius, so plus 12, which is about 52, 53. And I checked my phone, which shows me all the time the temperature in Cambridge, Ontario. Check this out. It's now same time over there, 7:12, and it's minus 10 Celsius, which is 14 F. Oh boy. So back at home where my car is sitting, that's what awaits me. Oh. Yeah, by the way, bad news, good news. These new frames that I bought don't work. Like, you know, the frame for the GoPro, and this one I lost. This one I used to it was connected to my strap on the backpack, and somehow I lost this, the other one over here, another screw like this. Oh, you see, that means it's dawn. Now we can go. I don't like driving when it's dark, so I gotta stop probably by Home Depot or something. I need a screw like this with a big head, so I can enter here. I can put it in here, so then this can go on my backpack strap, you know, when I'm recording. And this was supposed to work for, you know, for like a, put it on your waist. But again, I cannot tighten. When I put this thing in here, I cannot tighten it, you know. It doesn't, either something is wrong with the machining of these parts. Oh, and when I put a frame in here, I thought I would do like a time lapse, you know, record it and then increase the speed. Again, even when I tied this part super hard, you know, all the way to the right, like this, the frame with the GoPro is still moving, you know. It's still not fixed. And so, but at least the only two things that I can use the GoPro with are the head mount, which I'm using right now, and that little clip for the what they call it, quick something clip that I can put on my baseball hat, or I can put on the belt, but it's smaller than that one I just showed you. And yesterday I bought audiobook to help kill the time. This is Michael Connelly, Two Kinds of Truth, a Harry Bosch novel. So now I only have one disc left. It's only 5 discs, 5 CD discs. And yesterday I listened to 4. Over here there's a huge pothole filled with water. And yesterday I had to, when I was backing, I got into that pothole. I know this one is very deep also. I saw a guy driving with a dry van, like he's like, look, it's very deep. And I see mud flaps everywhere. That's not a good indication. But I don't want to go over there. There's an exit there, but see, when you have a RGN trailer, what you gotta do is you gotta find the exit we're not gonna bottom out, right? And over there it's too crazy. So instead we're gonna leave the way I came in. Bye-bye, truck stop. Oh.
Turn right onto US 13 North.
Right. Why are we turning right?
Take the next right onto US 13 North.
Oh, that's why. Shoot, there's no turn in here. That's not good. Yeah, see, to 95, use rear exit. Which way is it? Oh, wow. Sending me like that. That's not good. Alright, plan B. There's always plan B. I don't know what it is yet, but well, I like backing, so what do you do? I'll go this way because I have to go this way. Perfect.
Head southeast toward Pembroke Lane. Take the next right onto Pembroke Lane, then turn left onto US 13 South.
Yeah, you see? This is like crazy. But lucky for us, well, I'm not gonna go 20 kilometers out of my way just because, but yeah, this is because I can see right away what's going on here. Wow, my front axle is in the air.
Turn left onto US 13 South, then use the right lane to take the ramp to I-95 North.
Sometimes just getting out of the truck stop put some stress on you, but all right. So now all we gotta do is come on, Sonata. Hyundai. Uh-oh. Whole bunch of cars coming from there. Well, patience is my middle name. Right, maybe after this guy. But he's driving like 5 miles per hour. Come on, Jesus.
Use the right lane to take the ramp to I-95 North.
What's wrong with this town? Very sharp turn. And you can park here for free, but it's all like very broken. The lot is all full of potholes, even worse than over there. I don't know, like who leaves these reviews, you know, on Tracker Path? Actually, you cannot even any longer leave a review, because whenever I try to go and try to read the review, it does not open. Maybe I just have a slow connection or something. But somebody gave this truck stop. Somebody gave this truck stop like 4.6. Somebody gave this truck stop like a 4.6 mark out of 5.
Continue on I-95 for 273 kilometers.
And I don't think it deserves that. Alright, the cruise control is set at 92k an hour, 57 miles per hour, heading northeast on 95. So I have what, 500 miles to go, so I should, the plan is to shut down somewhere 20 or 30 miles away from my shipper, somewhere in the truck, at the truck stop, probably, I don't know, Maryland, New Jersey, PA, and then load first thing in the morning. I already ordered the permits, and I only need 2, PA and New York. I like this. So the rate, we negotiated the rate, that's pretty good, but of course not as good as the load I took down there, because that was much more distance, you know, than like the loaded miles are only 500 miles. So the weight is 76,000 pounds. It's going to be 11 feet 6 inches wide. So I don't need escorts. I just need 2 permits, and possibly I'll need a permit for the toll, because I'm gonna be legal height. So I asked my permit service company, I said, if possible, route me on the toll, like tollway, like 276, 476 in Pennsylvania, then I-90, I-190, I-290 in New York. Oh, you see? I should have stopped over here. So that was exit 58, where I spent the night. Exit 58 of I-95, North Carolina. I do not recommend you stop there. Very small truck stops, even on January 1st, right? Like a holiday. The main lot was full at 5 o'clock, and then you have to go on this really bad dirt lot and pay 10 bucks. Anyway, so we'll continue tomorrow when I get my and I'll talk to you guys about my permits. We'll see what I asked for, a fastest way, which is on tollways, right? And we'll see what they allowed me. But couple of words, somebody asked me about factoring. Just wanted to mention briefly that factoring works great as long as you're okay with getting, you know, a part of your invoice instead of 100%. So if you're willing to wait 30 days and you trust the freight broker, then you know you don't need factoring. But most brokers and shippers will pay you only after like 30, sometimes 35, sometimes even 60 days. So I cannot wait that long. I have too many bills. You know, my bank does not care, right? They want their money, you know, like 3-4 times a month when I have to pay for the trailer, the truck, insurance, you know. It's all a lot of money. So they charge me a fee, a small fee, my factoring company. So instead of sending the invoice to the freight broker, I send all the paperwork at the end. Well, I do send the broker a copy still, a copy of the invoice, but my main focus is the factoring company. I send them my rate confirmation, a copy of the broker agreement, and then proof of delivery, like my signed bills of lading and stuff like that, and my invoice. And they pay me, if I send them the paperwork before 10 o'clock in the morning, they pay me on the same day. So when I delivered this load Friday, because Friday was already like 5 o'clock, right, or 6, and so I knew that it's useless to send the paperwork to the factoring company, so I knew that they will be open Monday. So Monday, 8 o'clock in the morning, I send them the paperwork by email, and I kept checking my account, and the money hit my account at 1:30 in the afternoon on Monday. So I'm already paid. And there's 2 types of factoring: recourse and non-recourse. So I have non-recourse, which means that if these guys cannot collect the money from the broker, they will not come after me. Like, the money is mine. The money I got is mine. And the fees range from 2 to 5%. Non-recourse is more expensive because, you know, once they pay you, that's it. Recourse means that they can come after you if they cannot collect the money. They will take money back from you, and that one can be as low as 2%. So, but the biggest part is, first of all, I don't have to wait for the money. That's one. But the second biggest convenience of dealing with the factoring company is that they allow me to check the credit of these brokers. Like, I go to the website of my factoring company, and there's a tool called credit check, and all I gotta do is just I enter the MC number of the broker, and the website tells me if I can work with them or not, if the factoring company will be okay dealing with these guys, you know. And sometimes they say no, we cannot work with these guys. They're like, basically their credit is bad. It took them in the past, let's say 3 months to pay the bill. And you see, so the factoring company allows me to help avoid bad brokers that have bad record. Whereas if it was just me, I would have either to pay for this ability to check their credit. It's, you know, it's more risky. So factoring company acts kind of like a buffer that protects me from people with bad credit. And I know if they approve this guy, as long as I deliver with no damage, everything is, you know, as we say in Russian, chiki-chiki, A1, I will get my money. That's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye.